There once lived a shrewd and cunning landlord who owned vast stretches of land throughout an entire village. His method was simple but cruel. He'd offer small loans to desperate villagers who came seeking help. Knowing most were uneducated, he'd quietly add interest upon interest to the principal. Before long, the debt would balloon so high that repayment became impossible, forcing people to surrender their land to him. That's how his empire grew. Now, his attention had turned to a particular piece of property. A small plot owned by an elderly woman who lived alone near his estate. She had no family, tended her own crops, and lived a simple, self-sufficient life. The landlord couldn't figure out how to trick her into giving up her land, so he took a different approach. He bribed a government official and had ownership papers forged in his name. Together, they showed up at the old woman's door with a notice.
Old woman, this land doesn't belong to you anymore. Here are the papers proving I'm the rightful owner. You need to get out immediately.
What? But I've lived here my entire life. This land belonged to my ancestors. My loved ones are buried here. I inherited this property. How can someone just suddenly claim it now?
The papers are all in order, ma'am. The court will uphold this claim.
The old woman took her case to the local court, but the landlord had paid off everyone who mattered. The forged documents were accepted, and the judgment went in his favor. Heartbroken, the old woman began preparing to leave while the landlord and his cronies stood watching, waiting for her to go. With tears streaming down her face, she approached the landlord one last time.
Sir, you've taken everything from me today. My entire life was spent on this land, but now I have to leave. This is where I played as a child, where I grew up with my family. This soil is very precious to me. We're all made of soil, so it's only natural to feel attached to it. Please, sir, I have one small request. Let me take just one basket filled with this earth. If I can keep it beside me, I'll always have the scent of home until I die peacefully.
The landlord smirked with satisfaction. He'd already stolen her entire property without paying a cent. Why not let her take a basket of dirt if it meant she'd leave quietly?
Fine. Fill your basket and get going. I'm a generous man.
The old woman began scooping soil into her basket, filling it higher and higher until it overflowed. When she tried to lift it onto her head, she couldn't manage the weight.
Sir, would you please help me lift this basket onto my head?
The landlord stepped forward with a condescending laugh.
You foolish old woman. Didn't you think before overfilling this thing? You can't even carry this soil. How do you expect to take it with you?
The old woman looked up at him, tears glistening in her eyes.
Sir, this entire land was mine. I spent my whole life here. Yet while I'm still alive, I can't even carry a single basket of its soil, and I won't be able to take it with me when I die either.
She paused, letting her words sink in.
You, sir, have taken so much land from so many people. Tell me, how are you going to carry all of it with you when your time comes?
The landlord stood frozen, her words hitting him like a ton of bricks. In that moment, he saw himself clearly. A man who'd spent his life accumulating what he could never truly possess. Overwhelmed with shame, he fell at the old woman's feet.
Forgive me, ma'am. I've been so blind. So greedy. Please stay here. This is your land. It always was and it always will be. I'm giving everything back to you.
May God bless you with wisdom, son. It's never too late to change.
The landlord returned her land that very day, and the old woman continued to live peacefully on the property that had always been rightfully hers.
If this story touched your heart and made you think about what truly matters in life, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories with powerful life lessons. Share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might need to hear this message today. Drop a comment below and let us know. What lesson did you take away from this story? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next story. Thanks for watching, and remember, true wealth isn't about what you own, but about the kind of person you are. See you in the next video.